Welcome, my beloved friends, to my first ever podcast episode. My name is Alex Ftoulis, and I'm a VIP life coach, author, and artist. And for the past 20 plus years, I've been doing intense researches in the domains of quantum mechanics, analytical and personality psychology, and cognitive sciences in order to discover the best methods and tools to help people achieve a proper psychosomatic transmutation to achieve their goals and dreams. And of course, for our first episode, I made a choice to follow the trend of people who are first introduced to the law of attraction, which is money manifestation. But of course, as I mentioned in many of my previous videos and articles over in Laughing Socrates, this is not your typical law of attraction channel, or I'm not a law of attraction coach in the typical way, but I introduce to the people the real truth regarding the laws of the universe, which comes from the Hermeticism. And we have 7 powerful laws which govern our reality. And by combining and using proper mindset, action, characteristics of our psyche, we are able to transmute our unique frequency identity, which is one of my protocols that I use to my coaching in order to achieve a different vibration, which is going to lead us to proper action and a proper psychology that will help us achieve our goals and dreams. And the first thing I want to talk about regarding money manifestation, which is the most important, it's our mindset and belief system, which I used back in the day to create 2 of my main protocols that I use in my coaching, which is the FSR and the UFI. FSR stands for Family, Society, and Religion, and is the main programming which, of course, defines your UFI, your unique frequency identity, which is responsible for the manifestation of your current reality based in quantum mechanics. Of course, I'm going to explain to you how these protocols work with each other. First of all, the FSR is the main reason for the creation of UFI, because your family and your society and your religion define your character based on the beliefs that introduced to you, that made you follow, that made your subconscious obey to certain rules that are controlled by guilt, fear, obsession, false information. That's why I said many times religion is the worst manipulative tool that is out there, because someone must have their own beliefs in their life in order to have a healthy reaction to everything that happens around us. Because we see people, let's say they are going through something really negative, and they blame God or the saints or this deity or many other things, but they don't take responsibility. So religion is not only influencing you, but it takes away from you the responsibility of your thoughts and actions, because we learned from a young age to blame ourselves or gods and deities and saints and all these crazy things. And also your society, if you were born in a country where people have certain beliefs, you are going to have certain attributes in your psyche that are based in your society and also your family. If you were born in a poor family and your father kept telling you it's really hard for you to make money, or if you saw them struggling to make money but they were working really, really hard, you were carrying a vibration of, it is really difficult for me to make money even if I work hard. And this will not only influence your frequency and your vibration, but also affects the way you are interacting with your reality, with your life. You are avoiding, let's say, to go to college because you believe no matter what I'm going to do, I'm going to work hard and I'm not going to get paid. So why do I have to go to the college, or why do I have to do this and this? So you keep avoiding some things that can actually lead you to make more money. So it's not only influencing your vibration because of their own belief systems that influence you, especially when you are from 0 to 7 years of age. Your subconscious mind is wide open and is like a sponge. It takes all of the information. You see your father, your mother. If they are loving each other, that's good. If they are hating on each other and they are getting a divorce, this, of course, will create the sensation of abandonment in your own psyche. And later in your life, most probably, you're not going to make money because you're not feeling supported. And money is all about accomplishment and feeling worthy and doing things from a place of knowing that I am capable, knowing that I can achieve this, of a place of having faith and belief in one's self. So the first thing in money manifestation is changing the main programming of your family and society and religion. And in my coaching practices, what I do is, like, I take the client and we go through a deep psychoanalysis, and we break one's character in 3 chapters. First, your family, of course, you were born there. Then the society, because you've been affected. Your family actually was affected by their society and they affected you. And then the religion, if you ever had a religious programming, we break also that. We make a decoding of the guilt traps, the fear manipulative tools people are using in order to draw people in certain religions and keep them stagnated. And another thing which is really important that I always talk about is what Vadim Zeland talks about in his book Transurfing, which is the pendulums. And religion is a really, really big pendulum which keeps you there. And many people are following religions without even knowing what they are, what they believe. And this is a really, really powerful manipulative tool, as also with many other things that we are currently going through as a society. We don't have evidence of what is going on, or what happened in the past, or what is actually happening right now. But we believe because people put fear out there, or guilt. If you don't do that, you're going to hell. If you're not going to do that, you're going to get sick and you're going to die. But people never actually saw something to convince them. But they are getting convinced because at the early stages of your life, people introducing you to religions and they told you a story. You never saw anything like that before. And even like an example, let's say you believe in a deity who used to do miracles. Nowadays, if you see someone performing such powerful miracles, not only you're not going to believe it, you're going to start accusing that person that is doing something wrong, or he's fooling you, etc., etc. But no matter what you're going to believe right now, you believe in that religion because people introduce fear and guilt. And this creates your unique frequency identity, which in our coaching sessions, the main purpose is to create a transmutation within the perception and the belief system which occurs from your family and society and religion, and help our clients to develop a much more powerful psyche first. This is what you need to do. The first thing people must do is to develop a proper psyche, proper psychological state, which is created by real beliefs, by facts, not only because people are influenced by others because of fear or fanatism or this or that. People need to start believing things that are based on facts. This is actually why we always introduce our clients to quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics is a really powerful tool to use when it comes to psychosomatic transmutation and also the imprint of new information upon the ether, upon the quantum field of infinite possibilities. So the first thing here is our unique frequency identity and how important it is to work with ourselves daily, to go through our belief system and question ourselves. But the first thing which happens that we help our clients go through is the backfire effect. That is a psychological attribute of people when their faith is challenged, when their belief system is challenged, they start backfiring. They will find many crazy things to tell you in order to avoid taking responsibility of facing their own programming. This is why for people it's difficult to do it by themselves. This is why coaches and mentors are always really helpful when it comes down to building a life of your dreams, of more prosperity, more love. Because a coach or a mentor will always push you and challenge you and will help you through exercises to go through your current belief systems, because this is what carries your limitation. If you don't believe that rich people earned their money because of value, but you believe that they stole other people or they hurt other people or they were selling drugs or whatever your society taught you about rich people, your subconscious mind is going always to repel money away from you. So a coach or a mentor will always help you go through your belief system. They will put out your current family, society, and religious programming. They will create a decoding, and you are going to see what belief system you are carrying or what vibrational state you are currently in that blocks money away from your life. Second, one of the most wonderful things and the most powerful ones is meditation. Why is that? Let me explain to you right now. Meditation is responsible for removing the current stream of thought pattern. We know in quantum mechanics, thought and focus and emotion creates the reality we are now observing. So if you have a mind that is always thinking, you're overthinking, you're going to create that mess in your life too. But when you learn how to become silent, first of all, you are going to learn to move from the beta state of brain waves down to alpha, which is responsible for interacting with the ether, the quantum field, and the quantum field will bring into fruition your dreams. But you need to silence your mind first, but also from a perspective of functionality. When you have a mind that is silent, a mind that is functional, a mind that is focused, you will be able to make better decisions. You're going to be able to be more decisive in things you've never been before in your life. You're going to remove fear and limitation when all that mumbling, all that talk, the inner dialogue is going to stop. And you also learn how to remain present in the moment of now. The only way to remain present is to learn how to silence your mind. But people, you need to understand that meditation takes time, takes years. You're not going to achieve it like the next day or after 1 month. It takes years of practice. So everything we teach to our clients is like a lifestyle. And if you really want to learn how to manifest money, you really need to adopt a new lifestyle. Because without introducing new habitual patterns, new tools, new behaviors in your life, you are not moving ahead. You are not going to learn something new. And of course, you are going to remain the old man, as Neville Goddard keeps mentioning. and the old man also is going to be poor. So the new man is the one who is responsible of making more money and is much more successful in everything. So introduce the art of meditation in your life daily, especially in the morning and before you go to sleep. Silence your mind. One really easy thing for you to do is just observe your breathing and the sensation of your body while sitting with your spine erected. Is really, really important. Your spine must be erected during meditation. You can sit, you can lie down, you can do the half lotus or the full lotus position. But no matter what, you must be relaxed, away from any distraction, and allow your body and mind to feel relaxed, and use body relaxation to influence your mind, and also use your mind to influence your body. This is also really powerful in bioenergetics that we teach to our clients to help them use their body to influence their mind, and also vice versa. Meditation will lead you to the alpha brainwave state, which connects with the ether. You are aligned, and if you affirm only there at that state, we discovered that is the most powerful time for you to affirm something new. If you try to do affirmations while you are in beta, your conscious mind will always backfire, because it's going to tell you, you know what, you are poor. Why are you affirming my life is great, or I'm getting more and more money day after day? No, it's going to backfire, and of course it's going to create a reality of limitation further in your path by introducing to you the law of opposites, which is one of the main laws that we are experiencing in the path of developing ourselves because of past limiting beliefs. And when we are trying to manifest something new, something big, the old is going to bounce back in our lives, and more difficulties instead of good things are going to come in our lives, because the first thing that comes up in the path of self-development is our conscious mind. The third key, and something many people are talking about, like do something that you really love, is the state of flow. A state of flow is again remaining in the moment of now, because you are doing something which excites you. You are doing something that you really, really love, and you are focused. And in that state, money will flow in your life, because money is energy, and money is something which gives you freedom and excitement and opportunities. And while you are focusing in something you are in love with, that you really love doing, that vibration is going to match the vibration of money. So it's not only hocus pocus, it's really powerful to do something you love, because you're gonna feel good. And feeling good will attract things that make you feel good. This is quantum mechanics. You match the proper vibrational state for a certain time period. Remember that time is really, really crucial. Some people need 5 minutes, especially if you are a young child or a teenager, that you are not bombarded by the programming of society and all these crazy experiences people are going through is going to happen faster to you. But if you are older, it's going to take time, because the older we get, we experience a lot of negativity and toxicity in our lives. So it's way harder for us to believe in something better or feel even better. The fourth thing I like to talk about is something Vadim Zilan talks about, and I discovered it years and years ago, but I never found anyone talking about it, and I couldn't explain that. It's called anomalous action. It's by doing something different in your reality. And I found out in my life, when I did something really big and really different, that it wasn't the normal routine for me. not only brought money, brought a lot of new circumstances, new opportunities that helped me make more money. And by saying more money, I mean I had really good time, and I helped people. I put out value. I was enjoying my life. This is why money came in. Money came in as a reward of me feeling well, of me helping people, of me going out there and offering value with love without expecting to get money, because I was enjoying my life. So if you really want to make more money, use anomalous action. Do different things. Go out, because opportunities are not gonna come knocking your door while you're sitting in your room visualizing in front of your vision board. This is mambo jumbo, which many people are teaching. Of course, visualization is good, and because you can induce certain feelings and you can imprint something in the quantum field, but taking all these actions and moving yourself to feel better, to feel good, to feel excited, this is going to bring you the opportunities and the money and all the good things in life. So anomalous action, please, daily, do something different. If you go walk every day, you are walking like me. I walk like 6 kilometers a day for the past 7 years. Take a different route. You can't understand how many people I met, how many new people I met by doing that, how crazy things changed when I, instead of walking in my country, I moved to a different country for 10 days, and I took long walks there just for a change. How many wonderful things happened in my life. Or suddenly, back in the day when I did project management, I went into different bars and I sat there by myself. I had my drink, my shisha, and I had my good time, and people came and asked me different things, and suddenly I took a lot of big jobs in project managing different big bars and big companies back in the day, but I had to go out there and do something different instead of me being home and watching YouTube videos trying to change my life. So you need to take a lot of action which is not normal for you daily. Another thing is your friends. Your friends are really, really important in your life, no matter how they are gonna help you, support you, motivate you, or inspire you, but also because of their own unique frequency identity. You see, you are affected by energy. You are, even if you understand it, recognize it or not. Let's say you sit next to a really anxious person, and he is now at that moment really, really anxious. He got hurt. He's worrying about his house, his money, blah, blah, blah. You feel it. Let's not fool ourselves. Energy influences you. And unfortunately, people in nowadays are really envy and jealous, and you need to take care of who you are surrounding yourself with. If you are around alcoholic people, unmotivated people, people who are envy, jealous, who are not taking action, who are not successful, guess what? Sooner or later, you're going to take on to their own habits. You're gonna start eating the worst diet you ever had in your life. You're gonna drink alcohol. You are going to procrastinate because their energy is going to influence you. So please surround yourself with motivated, successful people who are doing things, who are trying, who are moving ahead. Who are there going to inspire you and motivate you. Instead, if you don't have anyone like that in your life, remove everyone and stay by yourself and develop your own self, and then these new people will appear eventually in your life. Surround yourself with proper people. This is really, really, really important. Energy of others will always influence you. Also, one little wonderful tip from me to you: take care of your image. People, by gossiping you, they can actually influence you. If you're going around wearing clothes which resemble someone really poor that has no money, etc., etc., people are gonna start gossiping you and say, hey, look at Helen, look at Marius, look at him. He's really poor, he has no money, he's not successful, he's not, and they are going to influence you. So wear nice clothes, look wealthy, not only for you to feel good, but for other people to start admiring you. Walk with your spine erected. Your chest must be up looking the sky, not to walk like you've been knocked out by a train. Take care of how you are walking, how you are talking, how you look like, because people can influence your reality and therefore your financial situation. Another really powerful thing that we use in our coaching sessions, and I talked about it a lot of times, is decoding your natal chart. I was lucky enough to have one of the best astrologers in the United States, and he really helped me discover the power that resides within our natal chart. You see, astrology is not like hocus pocus, is not something that many people are avoiding because they don't see the scientific aspect of why we have a zodiac sign, why the ancient people came up with these ideas, and what is their role in our life. Of course, at the first stages, your natal chart can define you, but if you move to an advanced state of consciousness, which is actually really difficult for anyone to achieve nowadays, you can actually go away from the effects of your natal chart, but this only happens after you develop yourself so much that you are connected with the quantum field directly, not being affected by the phenomenon of life induced by the planets and their movements. Natal chart decoding. When we do that, we know exactly what our client must do and at what date, like in April, do that, do this, and for a specific reason, God created this universe, God, the universe, whatever, you name it. Everything was created with wisdom and a variety of mechanisms. Nothing is left to sheer luck or to nothingness. Everything works based on laws, based on the reaction of mechanism according to our beliefs, to our actions. If we do good deeds are going to come back. Karma is always there. Reincarnations are also a possibility of development through coming back again in life and taking more and more lessons in order to advance and become more loving, more powerful, more giving, more affectionate, more humble even. So the natal chart is our current development state represented by a zodiac sign and the lessons that we are going through in this lifetime. So if someone who is really powerful in decoding our natal chart comes in our life and said to us, you need to learn how to give more. You need to learn how to be more proactive, or do this, or take this action, or avoid these kind of people. In my own case, I had really good guidance, and I found out within my natal chart that it was really easy for me to have money from people around me. In my life, I went through a lot of difficulties, but I always had certain powerful people who helped me financially in a really big way. And in my business, it's much more easier for me to get a funding when I start a new project. Not only because it's in my natal chart, but also I learned how to have a really nice communication with the people around me and be real and really powerful people love people who are real, genuine, and authentic. And I created these bonds with these powerful people that help me progressing in my life, not only financially, but also with their own presence in my life. I also found out about relationships, and I developed myself in my personal sexual relationships. But I went through a lot of problems at first. I didn't know how to go through that process and develop myself and learn from that lesson, which my natal chart was talking about. And planetary alignment is really crucial. Big people in all over the world, VIP people that we are coaching, politicians, entrepreneurs, famous people are always using planetary alignment to take proper decisions. Let's say they avoid periods of Mercury going retrograde to make something big or start a new project, and by following this are way much more successful, and they also know where to go in order to get more money, to be more efficient in everything they are trying to do, etc., etc. So natal chart decoding and also human design chart decoding is really crucial to see what we need to do, in what domain we're going to be much more successful. When my astrologer Haswell came in my life, he taught me things that I did successfully in the past, things I was going to do in the future, and I was currently doing without, of course, knowing me personally. And I adapted that. I took that path instead of trying other things that actually made me lost thousands and thousands of money back in the day. So I followed a different path, which was in alignment with my purpose in this lifetime, and I was really, really successful with his guidance. Of course, he died back in 2012. He was one of the most brilliant astrologers in the United States. And another thing which is really important that I talked before is your purpose. You always need to learn how to give to others. By giving to others, you are becoming God who gives to yourself. You see, you are God. And if you see your fellow humans as yourself, as you, nothing different than you, when you give to that person, it's like God giving to you. Because at that moment, you are becoming a God for them. Because they might pray to God, but God never comes in any form here to give you money. He uses us to help others. So each time you are helping someone in your life, you are becoming a God. And I saw that so many times, by giving to others without expecting to have back, you always get a lot of good coming back in your life. And also you get that joy, that pleasure that you are giving to other people with love. You are helping people. You are able to help people. If you don't have money, give some of your time. Perhaps you have 2 apples in your house. Take 1 apple and find a homeless man, sit with them, give them love. They are also like you. And if you learn how to give value to others, the universe will reward you. So if you are stagnated in your money situation, learn that money comes only with a constant flow of exchange. You need to give in order to receive, and also you need to learn how to receive. And all this will be initiated by finding out what your purpose is in this life, by decoding your natal and human design chart. This is what we do in our VIP sessions for high-end clients, because people really need to be successful and do the things they want to do without wasting more time. And by doing that, you know exactly where to go. Some people, perhaps they are meant to go to orphanages. Some people, they might go to the homeless people. Some people, they might start helping animals, etc., etc. So what we are doing here is we help people find their path. And by knowing what to do, you're going to be more efficient, and your growth is going to be faster, and money is going to come in your life way easier because you're going to feel well. This is the key. By giving, by offering, by having a purpose, by knowing what you do, what you need to do, by being active, by doing what you love doing, by engaging in all these wonderful activities that make you happy, you're going to feel good, and money comes by you feeling good because you are giving value to others. Remember that. Give value to others, feel good, and money will always flow in your life. Another thing, which is, of course, the most important, is your belief system, which I talked at the first paradigm. Your belief system, again, is constructed by the programming of your family, your society, and your religion. And the only way to change your belief system is by completely restructuring these three aspects of the programming that comes from your parents, from your school, your society, your work environment, and of course from the religion, the spiritual part, which influences your belief system. If you really believe that you're going to make money, guess what? You are going to make money. People don't believe in that because they don't believe in their worthiness. Worthiness and belief, I said it so many times, will not come through meditation or visualization. They will come when we do practical action. When we read more books, which is the last thing I want to talk about, is read more books for your expansion, for your consciousness to expand. So by learning more things, by doing more things, by becoming more effective, you are slowly building up a belief system in yourself. And by the expansion of your knowledge, your consciousness expands, and you are a vessel. Your body and your mind is a huge vessel. And when that vessel is clear of negativity, toxicity, guilt traps, old beliefs, and is filled with powerful knowledge, new skill sets, and anything that will help you believe more in yourself, that vessel will also fill with excitement and joy, and more things that you can give and more things that you can receive. And this is going to be a wonderful circle of abundance and prosperity and self-growth and all wonderful things. But first, you need to clear that vessel from the old, which is caused by the family, the society, the religion, your experiences, the way you are reacting to your circumstances, the way you believe about your circumstances. Many people, as Seth Robert James said in the past, they are empowered in the moment of now because they say that what they've been through, they made them stronger. It made them stronger. It made them wiser. So they feel empowered, but other people are feeling like shit because they keep saying, oh, my father abused me, or my mother did that to me, oh, I was poor, etc., etc. So in the moment of now, they are lacking of the vibration of worthiness, abundance, faith, belief, prosperity, and all these good things because they don't believe that, because they keep affirming an old story. So the way you are treating your experiences, your circumstances, the way you talk about it will create the reality. Take your time. Money comes in our life when we grow because we are vessels. By growing, it means we have the perfect characteristics in our psyche to take proper action that will be efficient because we have a clear mind, because we know what to do, because we meditate and our mind and psychology is clear and we know what to do. And by doing proper action in the proper time, because we know about planetary alignments and we have all this powerful specialized knowledge, is going to be effective. By going around and watching YouTube videos and affirming, I'm good, I make money, etc., etc., money is not gonna fall from the sky. Perhaps, yeah, you're gonna get like $5, $10. That's what we always observe in the law of attraction communities or in Neville Goddard forums, people having like €100 or 200 this, but we don't see like millionaires all the times. There is an inconsistency because people are not following the real path, which is the accumulation of proper knowledge, the ability to induce certain emotions at times that are difficult instead of reacting negative to circumstances, to have these wonderful attributes in our psychology that will help us take the action to meet the right people by taking the anomalous action I talked before, meet new friends, get the opportunities, do the things that you need to do, because you're not influenced anymore by old programming, and you don't have boundaries that you used to have before. People have problems with money because they believe rich people are somehow bad or evil, or they envy them. If you envy someone who has money, guess what? You're not going to have money. You need to admire people who have money. You need to look to hang out with people who have money if you want to make money, and also learn how to help other people by putting out a wonderful, valuable product. Perhaps you want to help someone with their skin, so you make an aloe vera wonderful cream for their face, but you put love there, you put your time there, you learn more about aloe, and you created a wonderful product that women and men can use for their skin. Or you want to help people expand their consciousness and you write books, but in order for you to write that book, you need to go through learning. You need to go out and learn. You need to expand your knowledge by reading, by meeting new people, by having experiences. So money is not only sitting in front of your computer watching videos all day long. Be love. By being love, you want to take care of other people. You want to make them feel good. So you come up with a nice product, with a nice idea, with a nice book. People are going to buy that book, that product, and money will come in your life. And also, guys, if you really want to manifest money, you must feel good. And if you really want to feel good, you must do what you love. And if you don't know how to find what to do, what you really love in your life, find a coach, have a natal chart decoding, an astrologer, someone, a mentor, have people helping you. Don't be afraid to ask for love. By receiving love and help, you're also later going to give that love and help to others. And this is going to be a wonderful circle of giving and receiving. People nowadays are judging others, are envious of others. They keep watching Netflix, or they're wasting their time doing things that, of course, they're not going to help them expand their knowledge and create that product of value to help others. Therefore, money never comes in their life. So they stay like employees in something they don't love doing. Of course, I said many times, I am not against the culture of 9 to 5. These people are also offering value, but if you love being a barista and doing coffees for other people, guess what? You're going to get a raise. Or perhaps you're going to get your own franchise of cafes in all over the world, and you're going to become a multimillionaire. If you love what you do, you are going to have an expansion either way. No matter if it's a 9 to 5 job, no matter if it's something simple or complicated, do something that you really love. And if you really need money to pay your bills right now, guess what? The divine, once you are a good person and you are aligned by feeling peaceful within your heart, remember that. If you feel peaceful within your heart right now, and if you somehow let go of the need to do so many things to get this €200 to pay your electricity or your phone bill, if you don't try too much, and if you are peaceful and you know that you already did your best, you are working, or you tried, and you're not forcing things, and you are feeling relaxed, and the belief will come, and that faith will come because you are now relaxed. When you are relaxed, you are faithful. When you are worrying, you are not believing. Vice versa. Feel relaxed. The faith will come. And when the faith will come, you're going to be more relaxed. And by allowing that, you're following the path of least resistance. And your $200 electricity bill will find the way to be raised, or you're going to get the money, or you're going to do something that will help you get the money. I don't know. There are so many wonderful things when you are peaceful, when you allow the energy to flow. Stop trying to do things when you are stressful. I said that again so many times. Things come to those who are peaceful, to those who believe in themselves, to those who are doing their best to achieve their dreams without forcing energies. By forcing energies, you are creating what is called excess potential. Vadim Zeland talks about that, and we know also it's a phenomenon in quantum mechanics, because Vadim Zeland is also a quantum physicist. And excess potential is when you are trying too much to do something, is when you don't believe something and you are trying to do it either way. You are putting somehow an excess energy, and the universe needs to balance it. And sometimes things are going from bad to the worst because we are trying from a place of worry, of stress, of neediness. Remove that. Remove neediness. Relax. Be love. Help others. Expand your knowledge. Take action. Create some videos. Write a book. Create a nice product. Make a nice song. Use your talents. Use your God-given talents and gifts to offer to people something really nice. If you make other people feel nice, it's inevitable. You are going to feel nice, and by feeling good in your life, you're going to attract the money that you wish. So, I hope you like this podcast, and if you really, I like to thank my patrons at this point, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel also. I have wonderful articles in my blog Laughing Socrates. Also there you can find our coaching sessions and programs. I have a lot of wonderful ebooks and PDFs where you can find out more about magic, the law of attraction. The law of the universe is actually not only the law of attraction, as I said many times. And there are so many valuable information out there in these websites. You can get so many benefits. So my love to you, and I will see you in an upcoming podcast. Stay tuned.